Well, welcome back to Simple Mandarin Communication. And my name is Lee. Like usual, we will begin sharp by 3 p.m. Huh? All right, because we have a recap to proceed. So, well, we are waiting for our team members to join. So, yes, this is the topic 35 on direction. And my name is Lee. 我是 Lee. And 今天是星期二。2025年10月28号，现在是下午3点。Like usual, before we proceed further, allow me to stop sharing and reshare again. Oh, just now because my slide cannot move. Okay. Okay, like usual, before we proceed further, our team and I will have learning outcomes stated. So by the end of this Zoom training session, we hope that participants, our team members, you guys can understand a little bit of Mandarin on the following topics, which we think is quite essential for the day-to-day construction scenarios, likewise between the general engineering setting. So we will try to ask and answer questions of direction in Mandarin. That's first. Second, we will use common workplace location terms accurately, which we actually introduced to you from our previous training, right? And then we will apply polite expression in daily site communication. So these are the 3 learning outcomes we would like to achieve. Let's move on to the contents. So we have 6 contents here. Actually, the slide is not moving, right? Okay, allow me to stop sharing. Thanks for letting me know. All right, I share again with you the slide. Let me enlarge it. Okay, maybe I have to use the reading mode. Hang on, because there's participant letting me know that my slide is not moving. Now it's better. Okay. Can see. All right. Thank you so much to all, and thank you, Ms. Lina. Okay, these contents will summarize the flow of the data. We begin with our recap. Then we will move on to the directions. We have 3 pairs, altogether 6. And we try to answer the questions from our previous learning. We have, excuse me, where is the site? Where is the office? Where's the meeting room? And also, where is the restroom? Where's the toilet, basically. So yes, we begin with the recap. So it's been like a month ago, and let's have a look at this question. Where we go in Mandarin is 我们去哪里? Yes, it's in reverse pattern. Where we go in Mandarin, it will become 我们去哪里? And there are 3 parts of it. You actually have breakdown of each part. We is 我们. It can be other pronouns like 你们他们 or 我你他. Yes. Go is the verb 去 okay, to go, okay. And where is the question? 哪里 okay. Then we have this in mind. Now another revision or report quiz. 我们 is we. Okay. If you can, try to familiarize with this Chinese word in case you can you read it somewhere else, you know as 我们. And next would be go. Go would be 去, correct. 去 would be like, actually this word is like, upper side is like a soil and people is moving down there lah. 去. Next would be where, 哪里. 哪里? Yes, quite complicated. Basically checking on where we go. And we can use it when we talk to anyone. 我们去哪里? And when we want to hang out with our friends or families, informally we can just ask 我们去哪儿? Or 他们去哪儿? 你们去哪儿? 哪儿 basically would be two words like we see here, and the pinyin is 哪 N-A plus E-R 哪儿. But this pinyin it like combined together, so 我们去哪儿? 我们去哪儿? So it's called 儿化韵 in Mandarin. They have their system. When this is put together, you can say 一会儿. Okay, for example, this is called 儿化韵. So just keep in mind, whenever you want to talk to, whoever you want to talk to, 我们去哪里? When you have close friends, family, colleagues, 我们去哪? As easy as that. Now we have another pop quiz checking on where are we going? Yes, so you can read it like 我们去哪里 or 我们去哪儿 carry the same meaning. 我们去哪里? 我们去哪儿? 你们去哪里? 你们去哪儿? 我去哪里? 你去哪里? 他去哪儿? All means the same. Where are we going? Is 我们去哪里? And since our MTHQ001 up till 034, which means 34 topics, only one place we visit to. Where we go? We go to the site. Okay, this is for my revision now when I want to like develop this slide. So yes, 我们去电厂. This is the place we visit to frequently. We go to the site. 我们去电厂. But we not only go to the site, of course, we have other places to go also. Then we have 办公室, remember? Office. Except we go to site, 电厂, we often visit to office. 办公室. Yes, 办公室. Then we go to meeting room, 会议室. We 开会, meeting room. 会议室, we have meeting. Then we go to restroom, 洗手间. 洗手间. Okay, there are participants checking on whether 厕所 and 洗手间 is the same thing. Yes, they are. But in our context, I would like to say that because we have business setting now, then sometimes we have discussion. So it's more appropriate that we say 洗手间 compared to 厕所啦. But it's okay, it's acceptable. Yes, 洗手间 and 厕所 you can use interchangeably. All right. So here we are asking for direction. We know this place. Yes, we know these places, but we want to check with other people. Actually, where is the site? Excuse me, where is the site? 请问建厂在哪里? 建厂在哪儿? Okay, 请问 excuse me, 建厂在哪里? 建厂在哪儿? And then those words we highlighted in yellow can be changed. Then we ask for office. So office, we say 请问办公室在哪里? 请问办公室在哪儿? Okay. Then you know the following now. Excuse me, where is the meeting room? 请问会议室在哪里? Or 会议室在哪儿? Where is the meeting room? Last but not least will be, excuse me, where is the restroom? Restroom is 洗手间 is acceptable. 厕所 is acceptable. We just use 洗手间 here 了, okay? 请问洗手间在哪里? Or 洗手间在哪? These are our questions. We didn't answer from during our previous training. We just pop questions, okay? And for today's, first we have to have some ideas of direction. directions in Mandarin is called 方向. Fang is basically square. Xiang is the way we are moving towards or turn towards. So Fang is like do, re, mi, fa plus ang. First tone, a little bit faster like Fang, Fang. Xiang would be like she plus. You can use he or she, the she and you are very young, combined together. Xiang, 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 xiang. What tone? 方向 asking for direction. 请问方向询问方向 So in this training, we define 方向 as the position or the way in which something or someone moves or face. Okay? So when I'm looking at you, I look in front, for example. 方向 is direction. So this is referred to as the position or the way something or someone face or move. Okay, just a brief idea of that lah. And we can move on. So we have all together 3 pairs and 6 directions together. And the first pair we have A on the left of 左边 on the left. Then we have on the right 右边. How to differentiate 左边 and 右边? Later I tell you. Then we have C and D in front, 前面 and behind, 后面 is behind, yes. Then we move on to the last pair, which is the opposite, 对面 and parallel, level, next to, 旁边. Okay, let us have some simple idea that then on the left, we have to raise our both hands up. Left hand side or on the left, we call 左边. 左边 would be like the zoo plus 左, third tone. 左 边 would be like the IV plus the Japanese yen. 左边 is first tone. 边. Okay, so how to differentiate left and right? On the left, we have to first raise our both hands up and see a L shape. L shape is pointing to the 左边, correct, left. L shape is 左边, just like this. Okay, if you are looking at it, mine would be, okay, if I'm looking at it, it's left lah. But if I'm looking at it, you are looking at my right. So I encourage you to use your hands for direction. Just put your both hands up and check for L. Okay, just like what you see in this illustration. Left hand side is 左边. Because when we show people direction, we also use our own hands to point, right? So on the left is L shape, 左边, because L is referred to left. Next, we have to use our both hands as well. And this time we put on to the right. Again, we raise our both hands up and point. Look for a tick. Okay, not point. Look for a tick, just like the famous brand. Yes. Right also means correct. Correct, we will tick. Give it a tick is 右边. Okay, I will refer to this illustration without showing my finger on the video lah. Later I confuse people, okay? So keep my hand away from the video. Just look at the illustration. 右边 is like a yo-yo, fourth tone. Yo. Yen would be the IV plus Japanese yen. 右边. Okay? So we know on the left, 左边. On the right, 右边. Okay, we get the idea, huh? Then we move on to in front. In front is 前面. So when our eyes look in front, straight away this we know as 前面. Because human eyes are looking in front. So we just look. Where you look is considered as 前面. And qian is like my last name, qi plus Japanese yen. Second tone, qian. Mian again is mi plus yen, but this time fourth tone. 面面里面 just now is 边边 first tone. Now we move on to 前面 前面 is in front, where our eyes looking forward. Okay, in front 前面 as for behind, okay, behind is called 后面后面后面 is like HO 后面 also means last 面 for tone 面后面 is the eyes cannot see at the back. Something is blocking, and this cartoon pop his head up. Just imagine that, like for Halloween, right? We want to prank people. So we just hide and suddenly pop our head up. Something is blocking us so that we are hidden behind. So this cartoon is behind the door. Okay? You get an idea? Yes, where the eyes cannot see. It's behind. Just behind. Okay? 后面. So this is the ideas of our second pair of direction. We move on to the opposite, the third pair. Opposite is basically 对面. So in between building red and building orange, there's a gap. So we have to like move a little bit forward. Yes. So 对面 is like do plus way for tone. 对 and 面 again for tone means last 面对面. So as we observe here is a gap in between me, myself, the speaker, and maybe my photocopy machine. The machine is at my opposite, 对面. Alright? So it's a little bit farther back in front. Then we move on to the parallel lever, same side, and then we call as 旁边. So this cartoon is standing next to the dog. This one is the cartoon, two will be the dog. So 旁边 旁 will be P plus again second tone 旁 边 will be B plus 边旁边 is next to. Okay, so we have next to is 旁边 like Miss Lina is next to me. So Miss Lina 在我旁边 just parallel level. Okay, then we move on to answer some questions. Because just now we learned about directions and we have three pairs. The first pair is on the left, then on the right, correct? Then we have the eye can see it in front, the eye cannot see it at the back. Then we move farther away, opposite side and parallel level next to each other. So we try to answer this question that we did not answer during our last presentation, our last training. So we want to ask, excuse me, where is the side? Yeah, this is the main topic. Where's the side? Then I will show to you the side in Mandarin is 现场。请问现场在哪里? So in order to answer this question, we have to find the subject. We are checking on the side, which is 现场. So when we answer the question, the sentence structure is just like copy paste, but without the 请问 and 在哪里. We will just say the side is on the left, and on the left is 现场在左边. You just point to them 啦，现场在左边. And then when the side is on the right, we would say 现场在右边. Yes, we just copy the subject, right? And then the side is in front, where the eyes can see 现场在前面. And we move on to the side is behind. Okay, the side is behind is 现场在后面. And we move on to far away. The side is opposite. 现场在对面，对面。Okay? And the parallel verb is normally we refer to something else. Can be items, can be building, can be label. And in this case, we know that 现场在办公室旁边，办公室 is the office. So we know that the site is next to the office. Okay, just like our Chinese 1, 2, 3 previously. Yes, the site is just next to each other. Correct. So when we have this idea that when people asking questions like, excuse me, where is the office? We know the office is the subject. So when this question has popped to us, we have to know that they are checking on 办公室. So 请问办公室在哪里? Okay, we know it's 办公室 already, now. So when we answer the question, we say the office is on the left. Yes, another repetition. 办公室在左边. Can you answer them? 现场在左边. Yes, for the previous question, but not now. Now we want to know where is the office. 会议室, sorry, 办公室在哪里? Yes, so we just answer again. The office is on the right. 办公室在右边. Okay, and move on to the office is in front, and we know that in front is 前面. The eyes can see. 办公室在前面. The eyes cannot see when the office is behind. 办公室在后面. 后面. Yes, when we move on to the side is opposite, a little bit far, and it's called 对面. 办公室在对面. Yes, a little bit far, there's a gap of road beside between me and the office. And last but not least, the office is next to the side. Yes, just remember, 现场在办公室旁边. Vice versa, the 办公室 will be 在现场旁边. This is for our easy reference for the idea of when people is checking on this subject, we answer according to this subject. Okay? And yes, you will be very familiar when I say, excuse me, where is the meeting room? Now we want to know about the meeting room. 会议室. Excuse me, where is the meeting room? 请问会议室在哪里? 在哪? Okay? Yes, please bear with me. It's quite tedious because we are trying to familiarize with the directions. So yes, again, the meeting room is on the left. Yes, 会议室在左边. Yeah, left. And then we move on to the illustration of this tip. 会议室在右边. Correct. Now that we are easily differentiate between 左边 and 右边 using our hands, Then we move on to the eyes can see and the eyes cannot see. The meeting room is in front. 会议室在前面. Yes, the eyes can see is 前面. Eyes cannot see, hiding behind would be the meeting room is behind. 会议室在后面. Okay, again, the question is asking on meeting room, on 会议室. Can you tell them that the meeting room is behind? Of course, 100% okay. But can you tell them the office is behind? Yes, when you have some reference, label, or items, or building. But let's continue with far away a bit. The meeting room is opposite is when the 会议室在对面. Yeah, 对面 you have to have a gap in between. Then you can say it's 对面. If the eyes can see, you say 前面. Okay, 前面, okay. Then last but not least, the meeting room is next to the restroom. Yeah, 会议室在洗手间旁边 is that parallel verb. so we can refer to each other lah. You beside me, I beside you. And then please take note that why I put yellow, because any word that highlight in yellow can be changed, and this time we have 6 directions to change. Now we move on to the most critical place we want to visit quite frequently. Excuse me, where's the restroom? And in this case, we are using 洗手间。厕所 is acceptable. 请问厕所在哪里？请问厕所在哪里？ Okay, no issue. Okay, now we use 洗手间。Okay lah, now you're more expert than me. First one should be on the left, right? Yes. The restroom is on the left. 左边，洗手间在左边。Yeah, I think this will be the last part lah, so please bear with me. Then we differentiate to the right, okay, to the left, to the right. The restroom is on the right. 右边，洗手间在右边。左 is left, right is you. 左，右。Then we move on to the eyes can see and the eyes cannot see. When the restroom is in front, we can see where it is. 洗手间在前面，洗手间在前面。Then cannot see, hiding behind would be the restroom is behind. 洗手间在后面，洗手间在后面。Last pair already. Okay. The restroom is opposite, maybe opposite a river, opposite a road, opposite the river, we don't know. 洗手间在对面。Over the mountain, over the sea, there is a restroom. But we say the restroom is opposite. 洗手间在对面。对面. You have to put some effort, go to the opposite side. 洗手间在对面. So the last one would be the restroom is next to the meeting room. Okay, we have 2 places. So what we have to remember is the emphasis would go to the subject. Because we are checking on the restroom, so we have to put 洗手间在会议室旁边. So it would be considered as a clearer explanation. Okay, compared to you say 会议室在厕所旁边. So whenever people pop the question like, excuse me, where is the toilet? You can just say the toilet is next to the meeting room. 厕所在会议室旁边. Alright, so these are some introduction from our team and I. And yes, learning is a continuous process. This training is just an introduction. Now that we can differentiate the left and right clearly, right? Yeah, just use the back of our hand and have a look towards this L shape and the tip of a very famous brand. Then we know the left and right. Also, we know the eyes can see is front. The eyes cannot see, we consider as behind. If we need to put some effort over the mouth, over the sea, that would be opposite. Opposite is 对面, and the parallel grammar would be next to each other, which is 旁边. So, let me recap, huh? 左边 left, 右边 right, 前面 front, 后面 yes, back or behind. Put some effort. 对面 next to each other, 旁边. So this training is like a simple introduction to the directions. I hope you enjoy it. Do keep updating because there are more directions that what we think, like north, south, west, and all. And let's have this continuous learning attitude in order to be relevant to our industry. So yes, success is the sum of effort. We put consistently, like I learned the word from Ms. Lina. Consistency is like put in effort day in and day out. Eventually, we will achieve something. And feel free to send me questions like the 厕所, yeah. And yes, this is my email. You can WhatsApp me as well. 谢谢大家 and have a nice day.
谢谢，谢谢。
谢谢你啊。
Okay, thank you, Miss Lee.
Thank you.
Terima kasih, terima kasih. Thanks for your time. So allow me to stop the sharing and excuse myself, right? Okay.